Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hobbyist Den. In this little update for May, I get the bus line in for the railway. Sadly, no trains fully running yet as I ran into a snag, but more explained later in the video. First things first, let's get this track tinted up, eh? Ooh, a bit of a gap in that one there too. Oh, the joys of FlexTrack. At least it's all level. Out of the way. There we go. Got those all wired in. Now to make a new piece for the back end, set that in, and then lay the foam down. Right, with that all set down and gluing, and all those wires are soldered in, it's time to grab my drill and drill some holes. Going to run 2 separate holes for this set, and this one will share a set. Perfect. So pardon the this bit here. I've gone ahead and started assembling up some cables. I've got the wires down on that side of the track in the ground already. But these ones here are going to be going into the Atlas terminal tracks, and I've got them crimped, but I still want to go ahead and just solder these joints in so that way they got a better grip. And something else I did, because it's also a bit longer, I made the strips a bit longer. I did fold these down. So a bit of solder on the top here should help hold those in and keep them from pulling out. And of course I got 2 stubby versions to connect to each other. And I'll be doing the same over at the farm where the tunnel is going to be at some point too. Alrighty, so this is my bus feed for this side, or connector block. So of course, just following the method of red to the front, black to the back. So underside, this will be facing up and strapped in like this. But for now, I'm going to dip off the camera, move this out of the way, and I'm just going to feed these down the hole. This hole should be big enough. No, that's going to be a nightmare in the future if someone ever has to take us out when I'm long dead. Let's make that hole bigger. Try this again. 1 red, 1 black. I believe it's this side I made bigger. The other side I made bigger in terms of height. Let's go until they're tight. Perfect. I'm going to tack these sections in here. Give me a moment, folks. Now the fun part. I believe I left my screws. Where are they? Yeah, number 6 1/2 inches. These will go through this unit. I don't have that much to bite into. The boards I'm using are just, I believe it was 3/8. I get my boards and sizes mixed up all the time. Whoop! Don't want to damage that. Put you back over here. All right. And of course, I'm going to brute force this right in here. But the real question is, do I want to? I'm sure it's already dirty. Yeah. I need a haircut, but I'm waiting a few more weeks. Question is, do I want to install this right here Or should I leave it flat? Yeah, I'll leave this centrally flat. Where'd my screw go? And of course, I didn't know how long to make these wires exactly, so I just made them a little longer than normal. Hello, Mr. Daddy Longlegs or Mrs. Longlegs. Alright, so that's tight. Tight. Now, if I got the length right, and I hope I did, I will have a couple of feeders. Well, this is the main bus anyway, coming in. There we go. It is currently May the 11th, and my package arrived here yesterday. I got 2 packs of these off of Amazon. Now, this is something I wanted to bring up again about buying stuff off of Amazon and the inconsistencies of every time you're going to buy something. Like this little stuff here obviously is made in China, and they are nowhere near like my last ones I bought, because apparently they can't find them no more. So this is the best closest thing I could find, and I'm just praying that this will fit into this. It looks like it will, but it's going to be an even tighter fit than the last stuff. So I'm thinking from now on, I'm going to see if I can't get these from my local home hardware store, because it's just been one inconsistency after the other. Not just the wiring, but those as well. So I'm going to get those installed, pre-double check though that this will fit, and then finish wiring up all the way down the far end, and then make my way back around. So wish me luck. Well, I got some bad news. The wires I soldered in here weren't connecting properly, either on this end or underneath, so I just got rid of them. And I'm going to try another way to get these tracks powered. Seriously, it's like, I don't know why I didn't get 2 more of those terminal tracks just to stick in the middle here. But such is life. Also, I need to get more of these, not that. Some kind of ends to try and slip in there. So, let's do an experiment. So underneath this, I got 2 terminal blocks. A smaller one and a main one for the bus feed. I'm thinking I'm going to rewire this right to the bus feed for now. And then, I got it set up that way. Let's find out. Put too much pressure on my sore toe today. I do. So yeah, I'll just how do we do this? Easier to get all these pieces of flat wood out of the way. Let's do that, and I'll be right back with this wiring issue. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to call it here for this video. I really wanted to get my 2 biggest engines running around and a little test run and pull some railway cars behind them, but it's not going to happen. I got to get this video edited up and then published for the end of the month, and I'm already out of time. So next couple of months, I'm going to order some more stuff. This will probably change, and I know it will, just to save my own sanity. And I will hopefully have some finished up terrain for a couple of games of Warhammer, starting in, June. Yes, June. So in the meantime, everyone, take care, and we'll see you next time. All right? Bye for now.